my story ended. Perhaps even why I forgot. Cheers, mate. Oh, I already found another piece. My hand touches the stone wall. The cold pierces my palm like teeth of a hungry dog sinking into a piece of meat. Do not take my hand away. Let the stone enjoy my warmth and return for its service. Accept my caress and my unasked question. One has been asked for thousands upon thousands of times. Where should I go next? Behind me I hear a loud stomping of minotaurs that guard this godforsaken place. I tricked and outwitted them, leaving only traces of my presence. There is darkness lurking up ahead, honing its sword, claws, and teeth in hope that a rare traveler visits its lair. Today, I will not go. Today, we will not get one, or get no one. Serious. Labyrinth's alive. Its red, veined stone walls resemble the guts of a huge creature. If you keep still and listen closely, you can hear the breathing in the wind that seeps through this place. Where do I go from here? Forward. To a place where the wind carried a faint chuckle. Whence comes the faint smell of ash, whence a few ages ago Demon Lord Baphomet began his great escape. It was inside his labyrinth? Yes, I'm traveling through an ivory labyrinth. It's not the most pleasant of my journeys. It is necessary to reach my goal. How are you able to avoid the dangers of the labyrinth? Forgotten who you speak to? I'm the last Archmage Kyonin. I've been many dangerous places, and this is just one of many. Won't be the last. You need in the ivory labyrinth. Answer to a question, key to a secret. Knowledge that can save many lives. My kinfolk were weaklings and cowards. They ran from danger, but one stood up to my enemy, and Baphomet would give me the weapon to win. Okay. So for years, I thought about how to defeat Earthfall. My enemy was no flesh. It was impossible to kill. It blazes through everything in its path. It doesn't enslave it, but destroys life itself. I have found the answer. I know how to save my world. Earthfall came to destroy Glorium. His strike was brutal, and my world barely withstood it. But what is Earthfall was resisted by not one world, but by several worlds at once. What if Heaven or Elysium came to help the dying Glorium? If I manage to merge my world with another, meld them together, the power of the disaster will weaken. Then Glorium will be able to temporarily take shelter in the adjacent plane. Civilizations will not die. Culture will continue to exist and will not be forgotten. Did whatever he did lead to the fact that angels and demons could walk on Galorian? Which they weren't supposed to be able to do? Baphomet, the cunning and insidious lord of Minotaurs, was once captive of Asmodeus' prison. Only 10 years passed before Baphomet was able to escape, taking his own prison with him, which later became the Ivory Labyrinth. Such an achievement deserves respect, and its goal of my research, moving matter between planes, is what interests me now. Up near a strange symbol on the wall of the labyrinth, I run my hand over them to ensure they are real. Cryptic riddles drawn by Baphomet during his imprisonment. Take out a bark-covered notebook, painstakingly copy the symbols into it. Behind me, two minotaurs are fighting, deceived by the net of spells I've wrapped around myself like a blanket. Yeah, we already know about the book. He probably put everything in there. Yeah, and he wants to connect the planes. Dangerous, difficult, and almost impossible. It tells me it's worth the risk. No, tell me, is this not worth the risk? The Thessalonian Empire perished before my eyes. Does Golgan, the Cyclops Kingdom, deserve death? Or what about the Aboleth Empire? Another plane will pay for saving Galorium. There'll be wars, and then the new world will come. Will we survive? Will we defeat Earthfall, and will history not condemn the victors? Okay, what happened next? The strange symbols into my notebook. I have the slightest idea what these scribbles mean. Was that? What was the future Demon Lord thinking when he wrote them, while he was imprisoned in a cell with no way out? Is he in his right mind? I'll need help to understand these notes. Otherwise, encrypting them will take more time than Barama has given me. One of the Minotaurs behind me killed the other one, tore his heart out and devoured it. Bloodstained nose sniffs the air sharply. His bloodshot eyes shift from wall to wall. Senses a stranger. He doesn't scare me. I am certain of my powers and spells hiding me. I've done my work and I leave this place. Oh, did I pronounce that wrong? Because I probably did. And I still linger. This strange presence I feel behind me, like someone is watching me, despite all the protective spells. Yeah, no worries. I'm dyslexic, mate, so having to read this is rough. Who are you? I carefully ask, not hoping for an answer. Darkness? A boy female voice whispers in my ear. Against my will, I shudder. Stops talking for a while. Vision ended. Most intriguing moment. No, most interesting moment, didn't it? Please find the rest of the pages. Okay. I'll give it a go. Oh my god, that took much longer than I thought it was going to. Who the hell's that? Hey, Nikki. Oh, it's what's-his-face. I thought he wasn't joining us. Ah, there you are, you dashing troublemaker, you. Our short acquaintance is coming to an end, and very soon we will depart on your crusade. But you'll scrape by on horrible rations and struggle vainly to fall asleep amidst the snoring soldiers. No, cat. No. Get down. Evil creature. There we go. Stay away from that computer. I am fine. How are you, Nikki? Where was I? Really working about the freezing cold. And have to look upon the dour face of self-righteous prigs before you finally perish in the maw of some demon. I have a journey ahead of me too. I've rented a sailboat in the south, and I've also hired an excellent chef and a host of other entertainments. Well, to each their own, I suppose. Yeah. Oh, you're sick? Why are you sick? You're not allowed. Do not give you permission. Stop it. You know, I'm genuinely sad to see you go. It sounds like mockery. Forgive me. I cannot switch off my venom gland on a whim. You see. You intrigue me. You could spend a little more time together, but of course, not under these conditions. Crusaders and the demons have at each other. With any luck, they'll take the entire sanctimonious spectacle with them. My body, my choice. Fair. Fair enough. Don't argue with that logic. Feel like you don't belong here, go. But if you... but I'd like to see you someday in the future. No, I don't really like him. He's a bit of a dick. Yeah, I'll be blunt. You don't intrigue me, not in the way you obviously had in mind. You are a valuable companion. Yeah. I mean, he is handy, I guess. But, who, me? When the traveling... pardon me, in this army. Oh, traveling circus. Yeah, okay. Must be joking. Of course I won't stay. Who in their right mind would trade a luxurious and carefree life for this crusade? I mean, sounds like fun to me. I like a little dick son. No. No. Not personally, no. I mean, up to you, but personally, no. In any case, I intend to... Jesus Christ. I tend to wait until the army departs. You love a good send-off, especially when it is I who is staying and someone else who's heading off to meet a dreary and hopeless end. This guy is such an optimist. Sometimes it does one good to ruminate on the unfairness of life. Well then, farewell, Commander. I assume I should be most precious... I assume I shall be your most precious memory on your most distinguishing and exhausting road. Or disgusting and exhausting road. To a pointless slaughter of battle. Or the most precious memory when at least stirring moments. No, I'll probably figure out you very soon. What do you... You're the mine in the gutter. Your mine's in the gutter, yeah. You got 2 courtesans with you. Cool. Oh, the hell are you?
Beautiful.
Hey up, big bull. Grandma Gretlin's... Oh, it's the freaking musical group. Good afternoon, you commanderness. Do you remember us? Yeah, the little crew next door theater company. When you saved in Knabris, back when you weren't the commanderists yet. Words already hard. Can you stop making up stuff, okay? Please? As you can see, we've come come on the campaign with you. I'm signed up to clean pots and men soldiers' clothes. Keeping up the theater is expensive, and we'll have to take side jobs. But we want to stop doing what we're doing. Going to put on a play about your legendary feats? Okay. Of course, the crowd's senses are difficult. We can't find people to play the hordes of demons. We decided using a ritual of summoning real demons. Yeah, I decided against doing that. Yeah, we don't need more demons about, thanks. Luckily, we have a master chem. He invented a way to solve this problem using sound. Oh, he's behind there and I can't see him. Okay. Caught a pig and some piglets who ran away from a burned out village. We put the piglets in a box and scared them a little. The sound they make sounds like hordes of demons approaching. Okay, I guess. The most important question is, of course, choosing the lead actor who will play the Great Knight Commander. We had a right Barney over it. Oh my god, Barney Rubble trouble. Breaking a number of lances as well as a shovel, a rolling pin, and a set of back scratches. But we couldn't decide on the matter. Maybe you can help us? Okay. They'll be played by a Cyclops, a gnome. Yeah, do you not have anybody who slightly resembles me? For a small and poorly funded theatre, we only have a few actors, but they're also talented. One of a kind. I mean, let's go with the Cyclops. Good questions with his articulation. But what a powerful physique. I made my decision. Played by the gnome twins. Okay, not just by... Oh, because what? They're going to stand on each other's shoulders? Jesus. Just because that amuses me, we're going to go with the gnome twins. Wonderful. Sorry, took you away from all the important things heroes and commanders do. We're off for rehearsals. All right, bye. This... Oh, I don't need more loot. I'm pretty sure I'm encumbered like crazy. Yep. Anybody got a shop around here? Who's this? There's a shop in the camp, okay. Yoink. Question is,
Let's see what we can do.
is this a shop? The grams? Ah! Well, take all my crap first off. There we go. Take all these. Yeah. Yes, this is so nicely. Oh, Cordine Masterwork. Okay. These daggers. Got more than enough of them. I have so much crap. I mean, I already hit the bulk button. There's not much. Oh, hang on. Non-magical? Oh, that works. Yeah, I don't want to sell the specials, since I don't always know if I've had a chance to look at stuff yet. That raised my money by a bit. Do you have anything worthwhile, mate? Medium armor. That might be good. We'll have a look at it later, really. True. True. Yeah, which is why I kept the I think the Masterwork one also counts. Wait. Actually, Masterwork we can sell as well. Boom, got those, boom. We'll keep anything magical. Yeah, exactly. Ooh. More chain shirts. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to come over here later on. Chapel tent. It's an honor? Yeah, I know it's an honor. You're welcome. Field medic. Okay, find the location of the recruits. So loudly and laughing joyfully, passing around a flask. Picture this: my sword is by the fire. There's 2 goblins about to snatch it, and there are 3 more digging through my tent. I sat in the bushes wearing just my chainmail shirt, wondering what to do, or what the blast to do. An old mercenary taught me about the mail shirt. Can't sleep in armor, but it's not so bad to sleep in mail once you get used to it. Too bad no one told me about getting it into the bushes without my sword. Yeah, what did you do? What I do? I barked like crazy. The goblins are afraid of dogs, you know. So they went all wild and started running around. I spot my sword, and they spot me. So I jump over the fire, wearing nothing but a male shirt, grab my sword, and yell in my big tough voice. O inheritor, grant me the power to crush these filthy creatures. My sword's shining, the goblins are screaming. I jump to attack, and they fight back. But I fought them off somehow. But ever since then, I never take a step without my weapon. Some story. Yeah. Hey, stop gulping. Leave some for us. We're only set off and we're already drinking. And with the queen in the queen? Wow. Queen in the camps. This is once. No, give me a sip too. Yeah, exactly. Commander, are you sure this is the right way to train your soldiers? Don't mind, it's your business. Exactly. I'm the captain now. Oh.
I can handle it.
Alright. Guess we'll go have a word with Little Miss Queen. It's all sellable. There's a shop right outside. Oh, that's my chest. Okay. Oh, hello there. Right. What do you have to say for yourself? Queen greets you with a stare. She dropped the pompous air with which she just announced the 5th Crusade. The face of a ruler of Mendiv appears calm and thoughtful. She's made her move and now awaits her opponent's reply.
Commander, I'm satisfied with the troop review, but I do not expect they will be sufficient for the task. You will have to prove yourself a shrewd leader and hire the necessary troops with the provided funds.
Okay.
I have chosen a target for your campaign, and that target is Dresden, our lost outpost within the World Wound. The Sword of Valor was kept there, a banner that was once carried by Iomade herself. Our greatest relic was lost when the city fell. I should make one thing clear from the start. The Sword of Valor is no mere symbol, but a powerful weapon against demons. The holiness of the banner weakens them and robs them of one of their most dangerous abilities, teleportation.
Okay, that stops them from being able to escape or just jump in, okay.
A forced march to Dresden awaits you. The Sword of Valor is kept somewhere within the Citadel. The demons probably think it's a hunting trophy. Its recovery is just as important as retaking the city itself.
Okay.
I hope the task is clear. I'm sending 2 specialists to help you, along with the soldiers. A historian, Nura Denduar, and a cleric, Soziel Bainik.
Okay.
One of the famous inquisitors of the Church of Iomade also wants to talk to you. The Honorable Leota, whom everyone calls Hawkblade.
Oh, isn't he the friend of Holrun who we killed back in town? Because if he is, he might not like me much.
I do not wish to keep you, Commander. The matter I must discuss with you is extremely important, but it is not directly related to the Crusade. You no doubt wish to meet your new comrades and speak with Her Majesty. Therefore, I shall leave you now, but I ask that you seek me out in the camp at your earliest convenience.
All right.
Hi!
Hi.
It's amazing here. It's like I'm in a ballad. There's knights in shining armor.
She's enthusiastic.
Adventures, glorious feats. We are going to show those demons. I'm so tired of sitting in a library reading books about history. It's time I took part in it.
Yeah, Holrun was just a massive asshole. He might have had some good intentions along the way, but no.
I'm glad to help.
We
our
are going
cause.
like a mainly evil
If
run.
you have some time later, I'd like to speak with you further.
You'll have plenty of time to talk. You're the Knight Commander's people now, his trusted advisors and companions. Now then, will you please leave us? Irabeth, you can go too.
Yeah, she wants some alone time. Let's go. We met at the Defender's Heart. I never imagined you'd make me commander of a new crusade.
Some actions may be deemed bold, or even extreme. And beyond those, there are some you might call the Queen's last resort. I am not a simple monarch. I am at war with the Abyss, a war which has lasted over 100 years. I cannot allow myself the luxury of caution. In you,
Okay.
I see a chance, and I am willing to stake everything on it. However, you cannot blame me for putting you in charge of the crusade. I only formalized what had already happened in the hearts and minds of many. People spoke of the power that descended upon you and helped you save the Wardstones from corruption and total destruction. Word of this feat quickly spread far beyond the borders of Mendev. There was no other person who could better fit the role of Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade.
All right. Should I receive an unusual gift in the Cave of Canaveras? Sure, let's tell her that. Yeah. In the vision, I see the death of the angel Lariel.
Lariel. I knew him. He disappeared shortly before.
Jesus,
the
how
war
old are
came
you,
through,
lady?
And Dresden fell into the enemy's hands. In the chaos, we had more important concerns than investigating the fate of a single angel. Even one so righteous and beloved as Lariel. And afterward, matters took a turn for the worse. The angels left us to go on this special mission.
Oh, I didn't kill the fake worm or the daughter, because the daughter, she's kind of like-minded to me in some ways, and she amuses me. And Gwyrm, so far, he's been like a treasure trove of money. So, you know, kind of keep that going.
It is so strange to hear the names I used to hear when I was young, like getting a message from the past. It is sad news, but it brings me back to the times when we strongly believed in our victory, and we rushed headlong toward it without fear. Could it be that such times have come
Funny,
again?
so worth it. Fair enough. Yeah, I do dislike the fact that most, like 90% of all evil actions is just kill somebody. I feel like, as I've said before, that there could be other ways to be evil without having just murder them. That's just boring. Kill wasn't evil at all. No, I'm just saying with like most evil options. Yeah, I think it was like, was it a lawful one or was it just like a normal one? Just attack. I don't remember. Do you know the angels from heaven are confined in the Warstones?
I had guessed as much. Many angels fought alongside us in the First Crusade. Heaven was unable to mobilize its full might to aid us, but individual celestials volunteered to fight for our cause. Then one day, they all vanished, saying that they were setting off on an important mission. Not long after,
What was the mission?
Iomede's herald erected the first wardstone in Canopus, and then the others in cities across Mendev. Even back then, I had nagging doubts. But my faith in Iomede easily assuaged them. It is for us to serve the goddess after all, not to question her works.
Okay.
In any case, I am glad you did not allow the demons to commit sacrilege and gain control over the wardstone in Canopus. We might have lost one of the wardstones, but the chain is still standing.
Hopefully you might know alignment. Okay. Yeah.
Of course, I shall answer.
I already know how they managed. They kind of tricked their way in a way. What forces are at my disposal?
Everyone we saw today at the parade. First among them, the Eagle Watch, who remain a powerful force thanks to Irabeth's resourcefulness.
Okay.
Also marching with you are several minor knightly orders, as the minor volunteer units like to be called. And finally, I have personally selected some recruits from Neurosian. They have little in the way of battle experience, but great determination and a thirst to prove themselves. I've always thought that an army benefits from at least one such unit. These forces, as I said, are not enough for a march on Dresden. You will have to hire additional troops with the funds that have been provided to you. But for a brave commander, and I hope you are one, that is just the beginning. If you retake Dresden, recover the holy power of the Sword of Valor, and gain a foothold in the region, then new armies will join under your banner. The Fifth Crusade is only beginning. Many battles and victories lie ahead.
This is the point where, like in Pathfinder Kingmaker, the game like really all of a sudden just opens up massively. I think, like when you got the keep in Kingmaker. Yeah, why do you think we're different?
We have a chance now that we haven't seen in decades. But it's more than that. You created this chance for us by foiling the demons' plans in Canabris.
Fair enough.
The army who attacked the city came straight from Dresden. Demon hordes from the Abyss are usually encamped there, but many of them perished on the streets of Canabris.
To strike them where their numbers are low. Okay.
We must attack swiftly before they can restore their forces. When the city is free and the Sword of Valor appears before our soldiers, they won't be sending in any more reinforcements. Demons cannot teleport into an area protected by the banner of the goddess.
Okay, what about the long-term goals? You know how to get rid of the world wound forever?
Now you are talking like a real knight commander. However, answering your question is not easy.
Okay.
To win this war,
Of course, it's
we
never
must
easy.
bar the demon's way. There are a few planar rifts leading to the Abyss across the territory we call the World Wound. The best specialists we could find have tried to close them on separate occasions, with no success, as you may have guessed.
Yeah, no shit.
The World Wound is more than just a chain of portals to the Abyss. We do not understand its nature yet. The methods of rift closure known to magical science simply do not work here. However, we have a hypothesis, and a rather well-grounded one, that we must begin at the source of the problem, the place where the World Wound was opened.
Alright.
The main rift lies through the city of Iz and the Threshold Fortress, deep in the former lands of Socorus. We have never managed to fight our way so far and gain a foothold to allow the mages to explore the origins of the World Wound. So, the next step, after you succeed in Dresden, is an offensive push deeper into the World Wound, with the aim of reaching Threshold. The very threshold of the Abyss.
We already know
That's
this.
a good question. Its walls were built by dwarf
Yeah.
Oh, really? I wasn't informed of this. After Dresden fell because of Staunton, he was nearly sentenced to death. He deserved it. In wartime, men are hanged for far less. But you have no idea what a
Music's a little bit too loud for this kind of
A
talk.
raging crowd of crusaders, baying for blood. Never have my fighters looked so much like the demons we are fighting. I commuted Staunton's sentence and stripped him of his rank. Not just for him, but for my army and my country. We are not Hell Knights. We do not maintain discipline with public executions.
Can't believe no one decided to punish him unofficially. It was the exile him, let him go wherever he wanted.
Not in my army. I know all too well that the
Oh.
armies of some kingdoms tolerate humiliation, beatings, and even murder. Their commanders imagine it brings their soldiers together and enforces discipline. Anyone
It
who
is
tries
weird
to
going
introduce
evil,
such
which is
rules
so
among
unlike my
theirs
usual
will face
playthroughs of these kind of games.
tribunal, along with anyone who tries to shield them, even upper command.
Okay.
Wonderful.
What are you going to do?
Overlooking a spot of insubordination just at the moment. However, I shall answer you. I shall prepare the defenses at
Oh.
Erosian and all the other border cities and plan the future of the Fifth Crusade. Does that satisfy your curiosity, Knight Commander?
Reason I wanted to do an like sort of evil playthrough, just mainly because I never do one. Like I'm always like the sort of neutral, chaotic, whatever, messing about. But this one I wanted to go a little bit more evil, just see what happens, you know. Yeah, none of those answers are good. Right, thanks for your reply.
Of course.
Task is clear.
Splendid. Ah, yes. We have one final matter to attend to. It should be rather enjoyable.
Which is...
Count, there you are. You received my instruction?
I did, though I did not have time to read the thing before I was dragged before your majesty.
Oh, is he being ordered to stay?
I was readying myself to depart.
No matter. I trust you will forgive your sovereign for the rather brusque summons, especially when you learn what prompted it. As you are aware, he has recently been appointed my Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade. I spent a long while pondering whom to appoint to the highly sensitive post of Commander's Field Attaché and Advisor Plenipotentiary without portfolio.
That's a hell of a title.
Congratulations, Count.
What the... Without portfolio... What?
It is a great honor, I suppose.
What a wonderful gesture, Your Majesty. I imagine our dear Count would have been, inconsolable if you hadn't given him the chance to serve the common cause. Yes.
I knew you would have
Yes.
been Commander.
Just to fuck with him.
I had my doubts about whether you were ready for such a responsibility, Count. But your conduct in Kenobris has put my mind at ease. So, you will travel with the troops to Dresden. Only the commander may remove you from your post. But I trust that you will dutifully fulfill his orders and make a good showing of yourself. Especially since word of your appointment, Count, will reach the court at any moment. All of Mendev's nobility will be following your successes in service to the nation.
The Queen is a sly
including
one.
all of your devoted admirers. I even heard that one bard with whom you are particularly friendly has already begun composing a ballad to honor your heroic participation in the crusade and your faithful service to the commander here.
I mean, she's been queen for a long time, so she's probably picked up some trick, but damn, she is sly.
Your largesse truly knows no bounds, dear cousin. I am most gratified by the honor.
The pro troll,
shown.
exactly.
Then let's get going. May Ayomade help us.
Oh lord, I like her. I like the Queen. Mm-hmm. Oh, what are you doing here, Nivea? Nivea sweeps an inquisitive glance over you. So tell me straight, how that brawl at the Great Garrison end? Heard rumors, of course. That's kind of my job, you know, to listen. Or what, you gonna be my spy master? No idea what cobblers the Crusaders say about you. Some say Ayomade came to you and appointed you her herald. Others say that you died, and an honest to God's angel is now leading the army disguised as you. Still others say it was just an explosion of the alchemist's lab. I'm the one spreading rumors about your power. Oh, and I'm the one spreading the rumors about your powers. Oh, and saying I'm the one. Okay, god damn it, I read that wrong completely. But you know, you really have changed since the Great Garrison. It's hard to describe, but you've kind of become... more stately, charismatic, stronger. More dangerous? Yeah, exactly. I'll take it. More dangerous. I have a gut instinct about these things. If I didn't, I'd already be dead. Dangerous, Commander. By Desna, I hope that you'll be dangerous to our enemies, and not to us. Or to yourself. What about yourself? Honestly, don't care. Alright, you watch yourself now? Okay. Right. Well, that's actually the end of our time today. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's stream. If you like what you saw, feel free to hit that follow button. Otherwise, follow me on YouTube. I upload everything I do onto there. So today's stream will be up in about an hour-ish. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. I've been trying to avoid pronouncing your name because I know I'm going to butcher it horribly. But thank you very much for stopping by. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'm going to see if there's someone I can send you, one of you boys and girls onto. Who is live at the moment? Who we got? See me driving around town with love. Actually, is anybody playing Pathfinder? Wrath of the Righteous. Send you boys and girls onto there. Oh my god, is any of these guys in English? Hello? Alright, I'll just stick to people I know. I'll send you guys over to Dark Chords. He is currently playing some Bloodborne for his first playthrough, so if that's something you enjoy, feel free to come along on this raid. Otherwise, back tomorrow, 4 PM Eastern. Until then, take care, love your faces, and I'll see you boys and girls next time. Bye-bye.